Okay, good day, everyone. Uh, I intended writing a long message to the group chat, but I decided to just make a video to say all the things I would love to say to you guys. So there's a few things I would like to point out. Um, so I hope you can see. Okay, yes, you should be able to see the screen. So I've been taking some trades and I've been showing it in the group chat. The trades I win, the trade I lost, I show everything in the group chat. And I'll be using a single account. Let me show you the history. Let me enlarge. I think this account, I started this account. So this 1 month. This is the 3rd of August. So in the month of September. So this is 3rd of August. And then you can see the trade so far. Let me show you. So this loss here was because of a swing trade I wanted to trade to show you guys using the breaker block strategy that I taught before. I wanted to just take the trade and show you how it worked, but I lost the trade. Then I think I lost another one here. These two here, you can see the pairs, euro yen. So this pairs, the pairs I usually trade. So I just wanted to take this trade so I could show you how you could use it as taking a trade. Mind you, this is a demo account. This is paper account. This is not a live account. So we can see the wins. And see. So here is a loss I took in I think Euro USD. Yes. And then okay, this one is also another. I don't know how I took this one. Was also I was trying to do a swing trade with British pounds, but I lost the account. But these ones are day trade. These are normal trades I take. I'm not a swing trader. I actually scalp and day trade. I don't like leaving my trade more than a day. I don't have the mindset for that. So I want to see my losses. You can see how small my losses are. Just this $71, 36. Then this one was a swing trade. I think I was risking 1 to 2%. That's what you can see. So you can see this. And this also is a swing trade. And then you can see all these ones are wins. Okay, so let's continue. Yes. So you can see the wins, you can see the losses. Okay, good. Then you can see the losses, except this is very high. I was risking much here. You can see $74. And then, okay, here, this is where we are. Let me take this out. So this is the realized profit so far. It's a 10K account and I've made 4,952.8 trading the demo account. So every trade I share in the group chat is for two reasons, basically, and I've been saying it. I think I said it earlier before. Number one is very important. Number two is also important. They're both important. But the first reason is to let you see that these things I teach, they work. Normally they work. These are ICT concepts. They are not my concept. I did not create them. I did not originate this concept. These concepts are ICT concepts. So the first reason is to let you know that they work because you are a new trader. Majority of you are new traders. You don't know about these things. And you guys are actually very lucky because, it's when you learn something that's, I don't know, is inferior. I'm not calling any strategy inferior, but most of the things they teach or what I would say I learned in my early days, comparing it to ICT concepts, smart money concepts, it's nowhere close. So you learning this for the first time is actually very good because those people who have been in industry for a longer time will have to unlearn what they've learned. I'm sure some of them might even be struggling with this. Some of you might be struggling with unlearning because when some of you text me and then you tell me something like, what? I see you're trying to mix what you've learned before with what I'm now teaching you. Well, that's that. So the first thing is that I want you to know that this concept works and that I teaching it to you, I know how to use it so I can be able to teach it to you, just to let you see the proof that, okay, the person teaching you this thing knows how to do it and this concept works, so pay attention. Then the second reason is for you to learn because aside the normal videos I release, there are things I can't teach. I have to use trade ideas, trade examples, because the market doesn't move in one particular way, it moves in different ways. So you want to use different examples to teach. So it's a very very good opportunity for me to teach. So those are the two major reasons why I share these things to you. And then I wanted to just see how transparent it is. This is the account I've actually been using. I've not changed it. You can see the name. And most of the videos I sent to you, I show it, but the video is actually too fast. So I just, when I watched it, I realized that many of you may not be able to see it. So this is the history of the trades I've been taking to let you know that, okay, this concept work, and if I can do it, you also can do it. That's the whole game. If I can do this, then you also can do it. Now, I've been trading demo account, and you may have questions like, why am I not trading live? The simple answer is that I'm not ready. Yes, I'm not ready to trade live. So I'm not touching that thing. But very soon I will be going to the live account. I think for the past 8 to 7 months, this will be the 9th month now, we're trading demo accounts, refining my skill. And before this mentorship started, I actually let everyone know that trading is not a get rich quick scheme. And even I, who is teaching, is not someone who is showing Ferrari, Lamborghini, big houses, watches, and all those things. Although I'm not against those things, but there's room for those things. My focus is your ability to get this skill. Now, why am I doing this mentorship? You will realize that the group that I created was not because there was anything wrong with the other group. I just wanted to create a new group of people who I'm sure are willing to follow along with this mentorship. Because many people, they came, they were interested, I think about 100 and something. Because many people that sent in their interest, I misplaced their number also. It was a lot, added them up to the group chat and every other thing. So, now many people in that previous group, the old group, I realized are not even serious. And not just because maybe they are not seeing the money. No, people, even, some of us should know Jeffrey Benson and what is his name again? I think they give signals, free signals. People go in there, they just copy signals, trade. They are not even really interested in getting the skill. They just want to make money. And when they see that it's not really giving them any money, they go to the next hot thing, jump from one place to another. So I don't want to work with people that are just, they don't know where they are. I want to be sure that, okay, these people are actually serious. So I created a group chat. The other has been terminated, and this is the new group chat. So you guys who are in the new group chat, I welcome you. And I really want to appreciate, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to teach. Because it's only if you are not learning that you wouldn't be part of this group. That was the major reason why I also did that. So that those who might have been looking at the content and watching the videos and saying, okay, I'm actually learning, so there's no need for me to continue this mentorship. So I did that to screen out those people who might not just those who are not serious, but those who might not be learning from the mentorship. Yes. So I'll also say, if you just joined for the sake of joining, bro, you are still welcome. But I'm not forcing anyone to be part of this mentorship. My goal actually is to help you guys. Now, I'm very, very selfish because, people will say they don't want anything in return. I actually did this mentorship for free because if you give me money, I'll definitely collect. But with that, I still want something in return. I'm not doing this for just doing it. I desire that I should be a reason or part of the reason why you become successful in this business. I want to be I want people to say, okay, because I was given the opportunity to learn from Josh, I was able to get a better understanding about the Forex market, and that's the reason why I'm profiting. Or I added at some point, or I will explain why I'm speaking like this, because it's not up to me to make you successful. I have a role to play, and that's the role I'm actually playing. But I'll get there. Let me just finish what I'm saying. So I actually decided that because of me, somebody became successful. Yes, that is what I desire. I am very, very selfish about that. I really desire that. Now, in trading, you will realize that there are two things, and I've sent multiple messages concerning these two areas, which is the mechanics and the psychology. You have to learn the mechanics. And this has to do with learning technical analysis and all these things, how to place trade. And I realize that some of you don't know how to place a trade. And it has really troubled me so much. I don't know how to break that gap, to close that gap. I really want you guys to be able to take trades. I'm not trying to rush you to start taking live trades. I want you to be able to take trades, because for you to take trades, you have to learn a couple of things. And if you've not learned those things, those are the basics. You've not even started. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So I would love to close that gap to make sure that every single person in this group here has the ability to take trades. Although many of you are busy with so many things, with school, you have different businesses. Yeah. But then again, I really appreciate your efforts and everything that you are putting into putting into yourself to make sure that you are successful in trading. Okay. Getting the message. All right. So back to what I'm talking about, psychology and the mechanics. One thing we fail to understand is it's not just all about psychology. You can't build psychology if you don't understand the mechanics. That is the mechanics of trading. You have to know. If you don't know how to trade, forget about psychology. Not many people are saying, because I'm losing the traders, it means my psychology is bad or poor. No. Can you trade? You have to know how to trade first. And that has to do with learning, understanding market movement. How does market move? Though psychology is very, very important, trust me. But you can't build psychology except you have the skills, fundamental skills of how to trade. Now let me explain why. My goal is to make sure that this video is not long. I want to try as much as possible to make sure that it's very, very short, so that many of you don't see 2 hours video and you are not able to download it. Okay. Now, if you see, the thing about psychology, the thing about trading is that your goal is that you want to trade without emotions. That's it. And in trading, when trading involves money, so two things definitely be involved. Fear, which is at the other end, and greed. There's two things here. And fear is an emotion. Greed is as well an emotion. So your goal is that you want to trade without fear and without greed. And there are many things that surrounds you that would empower these two emotions. Let me give an example. Let's say you are trading with your life savings. Already there is fear. Nothing you can do about it. You are already afraid. In fact, to click the button, you are scared. And then when you are scared, you begin to do things that are based on your emotions, not things that are based on your plan or your logic thinking. You are, when you act by emotions, your emotions are actually true, but they may not be right. You may feel angry. Yeah, truly you feel angry, but why you are angry may not be the right thing. Or let me give an example. Let's say normally you have, I don't know, what should I use now? You have a friend, and then you're trying to call this friend is not picking the call. And then you're wondering, why is he not picking my call? Or someone you're dating, yes, very good. Let's say someone you're dating, and then you talk to this person almost every day, and then you've been trying to call this person, but this person is not picking the call. And then you're wondering what's happening. Maybe you're thinking this person is angry with you or something. I don't know. So you begin to feel hot that why is he or she not picking my call? Meanwhile, there may be a reason. So your emotions are true, are real, but they may not be true. So you are not supposed to be angry because this person is not deciding to not answer your call because he or she is trying to distance himself away from you or anything. It's just because it may be an issue or something happening. That's what I'm trying to say. So In trading, your goal is to trade without emotions. And your goal now is to create an environment where you can trade without emotions. How can you do that? You have to have a strategy that you are very comfortable with. Not really comfortable, I mean that you're very confident with. If you have a strategy and you know that, okay, this strategy works, and you've thought about everything, you have clear entry points, clear stop loss, clear take profit, everything is clear. When you go into the market and you see price movement, you're not scared that, okay, am I seeing my strategy? Am I seeing it happening already? No, it's already clear and you are confident in it. So when you are taking the trade, you won't be thinking with emotions. You know that, okay, this thing works perfectly like this. I don't know if you understand. So if you discover that you don't have confidence in your strategy, then what you have to do is you have to go back to back test. So strategy has to do with the mechanics. So you have to understand how market moves to get a strategy. You have to back test to get confident. These are the mechanics. Then when you've now done all these things, and there are also many things, I'm just using this as an example. When you've now done all these things, it becomes easier for you to go into the market and trade without emotion because you're not afraid. And then another thing you also want to include is risk management. You have to trade with risks. And risk management has a lot of things. Number one, you have to have a stable income. Risk management is not just, to me, well, you may have different definitions, but to me, risk management, not to stop. Risk management is not just taking 2%, risking 2% and getting 4%, or risking 1%, or trying to not risk more than what you are trading. No. Risk management has to do with, are your expenses taken care of? Do you have a stable income? Can you trade the money you're about to trade and lose it without it affecting your finances? That is risk management. So you want to create an environment where you can trade without fear and greed. Very, very simple. If you are owing a lot of debt, now there is fear and there's also greed because you want to make a lot of money to pay those debts and there's a lot of pressure on you. So, psychology is built on the mechanics, is all I'm trying to say, although I know I've been able to explain a lot of things. So your goal now, how can you build psychology? With all I've said, you want to get a strategy that you are comfortable with and you're confident in, and then start to build. What do I mean? You have tested it, you know how the market moves, you know where your strategy is giving you a signal. You know that, okay, this is the signal. Now enter. And then you've been able to understand that to be able to trade successfully, you have to trade with a probability mindset. 1. 2, you have to trade without emotions. 2. 3, you have to trade like a business. I would say, whatever gender you are, businessman or businesswoman, you have to treat it like a business. There are other things, but I'm just trying to speak roughly about this aspect. So now, how can you now build this psychology? You now open a demo account, or you open a small live account with a little amount of money that you can risk. And then you begin to trade by building these mindsets. You go into the market, you discover that you are moving your stop too much. Okay, why am I moving my stop too quick? And I'm not giving room for the market to giving space for market movement. You realize that maybe because I'm scared of losing the money. Okay, you give yourself a certain amount of time. So, okay, for the next 1 month, I'm going to be trading the demo account with this strategy, and I'm not going to move my stop until price gets to that point. You begin to train that aspect of psychology. Now, once you've achieved that, you move to the next. Okay, I'm taking my profits too early. Now, I understand that my strategy works, and this is where price is supposed to get to before I should come out. So if I enter the market for the next 1 month, I will trade the demo account or a small amount in the live account. I am not going to allow market. I'm not going to take my profits too early. I'm going to wait for my for market to get to where my take profit is before I come out of the trade. Now you train yourself like that. Now once you've done it over and over, because That's how you build in beliefs. I promise you. If you want to build a type of belief concerning an aspect in life, you want to repeat it consistently. You know, people that are scared of dogs, one way or another, they have an experience in their childhood. You understand? Now, when we are giving birth to, we are giving birth to so pure, our minds were so pure. And what we believe now is a result of our experience, our previous experience, and previous stories that we believe from childhood. So, and it has to do with a lot of reoccurrence. Maybe someone like a young man who watches his dad beat his mother might end up believing that that's how men should behave. Men should beat their wife to let the wives know that they are in charge because that's what they've watched. So, for you to change that mindset, they have to be in a home where they watch a husband and a wife love themselves together, and the man still gets respect from the wife without beating her. So once he begins to see this over and over and over and over again, he begins to believe that, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. But now in trading, it has to do with you. You have to believe that market moves based on probabilities. So when you lose a trade, now there's a lot I have to say. I'm just trying to compress everything. All right, this is not even my goal. This is not the goal for this video, but I'll just put it in just so that you will learn. Now, your goal is that you want to build that belief system in your mind that market moves in probabilities, because that's one of the points. I mentioned one, you want to without fear and greed. Two, you want to understand that you want to be able to understand that market moves. Market trading is all about probability. And then number three, trading is a business. So, but the goal is that you want to train your mind to be that market trading is probabilities. Now, what are my probabilities? Let's say this is a coin. The face means buy, and then the tail means sell. So if I flip this coin 10 times, I will get a ratio, and that ratio will be in probabilities. I can't tell when I will see face, and I can't tell when I will see tail. Now I might see face 5 times and tail 5 times. That's a ratio of 1 to 1. Now I might see face 3 times, and I might see tail 8 times. That's a ratio of 8 to 3, right? Okay, good. So let's assume face represents your winning trade, and then tail represents your losing trade. And then you are risking 1% to get 2%. If you have 5 face and 5 tail, that's 5 winning trades and 5 losing trades, you've won. Because 2 to 1 means you lost $5 and you gain $10. If you subtract it, you have $5. And that's how trading is. You lose and you win. They'll make sure that your losses are less than your win. I mean, your winning trade. I said win. Make sure your losses are lesser than your winning trade. So that's what probability means. So you want to train your mind to believe that that's how trading is. So you go to the market and trade that strategy no matter what. Even if you are scared, you want to move your stop loss, you keep it there. You want to move your take profits, you keep it there. Once you repeat this process over and over and over and over again, your mind now believes that once your mind sees that, you begin to believe that trading is a game of probabilities. And it takes away fear, it takes away greed. You are no longer scared again. You're not scared of losses because you know that even if you lose, you would win. And you understand that your strategy will always work because you practice. Now, for you to gain that ability to be able to infuse that mindset, that psychological mindset of the game of probabilities in trading, you have to have the strategy. You have to know how to trade. And that's my goal. That's what I mean by that was what I meant by saying I don't have the full responsibility of making you profitable in Forex because of the psychology. But the role I know I can play is in understanding market movements. And that's all I've been teaching since. How can you trade? Giving you strategies. How does market move? I've taught protection. I've taught inversion. I've not even taught inversion. I'm going to teach that. I'm going to talk about the mentorship, how it's going to go later on. I've taught order flow. I've taught So many things. And these things you can implement now. Listen carefully. All I have taught is enough to make you profitable. Yes. Every single video I've released is enough. Although I'm still going to be releasing new videos. Definitely. I think I should jump straight into it. For the next 2 weeks, we're going to be doing analysis, purely analysis. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the market. I'm going to be sharing my trades just like we've been doing before. But I want you to pay attention this time around. What we're going to be doing, I'm going to be using all that I've taught. We're going to be practicing it on the charts. So I know many of you are not in the same level. Many of you have not watched the videos, I know. But I just wanted to pay attention, if you can, to all the things I'll be doing. I'll be showing you calling markets, showing my analysis. And I want you also to do the same. I want you to share your analysis. I want it to be like a community for every one of us where we can learn from ourselves. I want to bring you on to that level of being a master in technical analysis. If it's technical analysis, if it is trading smart money, I actually know how to do that. And my goal, I will say again, is to share, it's to help. I really want to help. Now, another thing I also say again is this. Back to myself. Why I started this mentorship is because I wanted a community. I want to build a community of people that I would grow together with. I'm not actually at where I want to be. I mean, I'm not profitable yet. When I mean profitable, I can trade, but I'm not trading live market. I'm not making any money. In fact, working here, I think as a medical doctor, it has really been so stressful for me, for myself, to combine trading, combine the mentorship, to combine my work in the hospital, to combine a lot of things. That's really been stressful. But then I love this game because I have a goal in mind and I enjoy what I do. So I love teaching. I love showing what I know. I love sharing what I know. And I also plan to, if you notice, I have been creating YouTube videos, sharing it online, for whoever is interested. And most people don't want to be, they are not drawn to where there's no money, which is fine. I support that too. You should follow people that are showing the result. But while I'm doing this mentorship, many people, they give signals, they show so many things online, which is very, very okay. And I'm not doing that. You guys are seeing my level. And I just said that I'm not trading live because I'm not ready. But very soon I'll be ready. When I'm ready, I will get into live accounts. I've made lots of mistakes trying to trade live. I've lost a lot of money, got into debt. A lot of things have happened to me, and I've learned so much from it. And I don't even know how to say it, but where you've been burnt so much that you gain a lot of wisdom not to go through or trade that path you traded before. So I have learned patience. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a hurry to pick up an account. You could see, look at these trades. You can see them here. I've been trading the demo. No, many people will say, okay, it's demo account. Nobody, it's easy for everybody to trade demo accounts. Are you sure? I don't think so. Because if you think so, if you argue, I don't think any of you watching this will be arguing with me. But if you want to try it, and I also sent a message to the group chat, open a demo account and try to trade it in a month. Try to make 10% in a month. You will see that it's not easy. Now, do you know I've made this is more than 10%. I hope you can see my question. This is more than 10%. This figure you're seeing is more than 10%. And I didn't just make it at once. Let's see, let me take this out. This is 3rd of, January 1st, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's September. September? No, it can't be September. Okay, this is September. Okay, 3rd. Okay, so this is the beginning of this month, actually. I think I started showing my trades beginning of this month. Was it beginning of this month? I don't know when. But then, because I actually have 2 accounts. One is for NASDAQ, then the other one is for Forex. So that's a different account. I restarted the account again because I also give myself this challenge where I trade and see how much I can make in a month, how many percent I can do in a month, and I reach 0.5%, 1%. So you can see this is the beginning of this month, the month of August. And you can see I've been making consistent profits ever since. Consistent profits. You can see them. You can see these things here. I'm not even. So it's not easy to replicate this. So if you are saying if it's a demo account, yes, anybody can trade. Not really. Not really. Not really. Because I actually saw improvement. Before I couldn't even do this. Do you understand? I couldn't even open an account and trade like this. Somehow I would trade and then lose the account. Trade. When I mean lose, I also set a limit for myself. Like, let's say if I open a 10 account, I just like the way prop firms do theirs, the standard for prop firms. So I just set challenges for myself. And now you can see so many things happening here. Number one is I'm patient, I'm not rushing. And I also want you guys to learn from that. Don't rush this thing. It's a process. It's not like I'm not going to the way I present myself, it just looks like there's no money in Forex. My God, there is. There is a lot. I'm sure some of you know that. So the reason why I am in this level is because I'm also growing. I'm not there yet. I'm not the best trader with a lot of, but I'm on my way there. So my goal is to grow with a community of people and share what I to increase the journey, to reduce the time length so that you don't spend, because I think this is my third year trading Forex. I mean the trading business. 3.5 years. I think I started April 2021. 2021, yes, I started trading in the month of April. I think 22nd of April. I remembered when I took the decision. My friend was talking about like, what's this thing? What's this thing for it? Let me just try it. And when I saw it, I fell in love with it. I think I learned the basics within 2 weeks. I was very hungry because I needed to learn this thing because I was always business oriented. I wanted to start a business. I wanted to start real estate, and then it was so difficult for me to start real estate. Although if I had been consistent, I might have started something by now in real estate. But Forex was so easy. Just in my room, I can learn, trade, and every other thing. I don't really need this huge amount of money to trade. There are problems. So I decided to learn it. And this is where I am in my trading journey. So the first thing I would like to say I want you to learn is I'm very patient. You can see me doing these things, but I'm not rushing to take any trade in the live market. Why? Because I'm not ready. When I'm saying I'm not ready, I'm saying many things are not in place. I'm not in a very good environment. I've been working for 2 months in this hospital and they've not paid me my income. Until I've been paid, until every expenses is taken care of, then I go into the market. Now that's my own preference. Now it depends on you. But I would say you should try and create a very, very friendly environment for yourself where you don't trade with emotions so that you can trade well. Because I don't see trading as a place to make money. Trading is a place to multiply your finances, a place to multiply your income. It's a place to multiply money. That is what trading is, because you use money to trade. Even if you are trading with a prop firm, you also need to buy. But dollar now is spiking high compared to Naira. Those days, if you want to trade, you just need 10K. But those days, I used to trade with 10K. Is it 10K? Yeah, 10K was $10. Yeah, I used to trade with $10. I was just putting $10. Try to make quick money. Boom, I'll lose it. But now, for you to trade, I think you need almost 20,000 Naira to trade. 20,000 Naira now is $10. I don't know whichever broker you're using, but the one I use Pepperstone, and it work with this trading view. Oh, I've said a lot. So I should be rounding up now. This video is already getting too long. So one is patience. Then number two, I wanted to see how One is right. And the second one, I wanted to see how I love this game because it's only those who have passion for this thing that would remain here even without seeing results. So if you don't love this game, many of you have been here. So if you've discovered that you don't really like trading, I think you should leave it. And one thing you should know is that I think I was also discussing with someone. She was telling me that it takes too much time to become profitable in trading because I said it in the first video. I want everybody to be aware that, okay, this thing you're coming to, it takes time. And then she said that's the reason why she's not going to do it. But one funny thing is there's nothing you will do that will actually not take time. As long as it's worth it, it's going to take time, no matter what it is. If Forex will not take time, somehow I'll be suspicious about it. When you see something, now be very careful, guys. I have to warn you. I don't really talk about this, but be very careful. Most of the people you see on social media are fake. I promise you. I can say 90% of them. Like many of them, many of these people, they get money from courses. I'm not against getting money from courses. I'm not really against it. But many of these people, they get money from courses. You get money from, once you become when you have a lot of followers online, people pay you. People, as an influencer, you are being paid by other businesses for affiliations. And then I think even YouTube pays you if you have up to, I think, 1,000 followers, which I'm also willing to get though. So they get this money from these places, and all of a sudden, boom, you think that it's from trading, it's from this and that. And then you are now thinking, okay, me, I've been here for a very long time. And I'm not even, don't do that to yourself. Please don't. Please don't. Some of them are genuine, but you should also know that everybody have different timing. Do you understand? Don't look at somebody and say, okay, yeah, look at what they're doing. I want to be like them. And then you want to rush the process. No, there's no need. Please. Like I always say, whatever desire you have is a journey. And you have to enjoy the process. Because a time will come, I promise you, many of you are going to be dangerous traders. Like, you are going to be killing it in the market. I promise you, and I believe this so much. Many of you that are in this group that you are going to be like, you are going to be killing the markets. You are going to be so wealthy. I can assure you that. Just keep showing up. I believe that so much. Like, I know. I definitely know. So you shouldn't give up on yourself. Do not try to be thinking, this is the life I want, and then you're aspiring to get there, and then all the things you're thinking about is, this is where I want to go, and then you're not thinking about the present. Because once you achieve this, you will still need more. Many people that you see there up there that you want to be like, they also have desires, they also have problems, they have issues too that they are dealing with, and you are envying them. There's this man, I read his book a lot. I think I should show you. I have some books here. Kiyosaki. I think I share one of his books with a couple of you. Rich Dad. No, not Rich Dad Poor Dad. Not Rich Dad. I think one of his reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. That should be Gideon. Gideon is reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. So I have his books. Yes, I also read his books. I think the other one is here again. Then Financial IQ. So either this or this. I don't know where he said it. Sorry. He said, we have, I don't know how he said it, but he said, we have poverty problems and we have rich problems. People that have money are thinking about how to keep their money because it's more difficult to keep your money than to make money. People that don't have money are thinking about how to make money. So those people that don't have money have problems they are thinking about. Those two that have money, they actually have problems. Which do you want? Of course, you definitely want the people that have the problem with that people have with money, definitely, of course. But what I'm just trying to pull out there is always enjoy the process. That's what I'm saying. Enjoy your life. Make sure that you set goals for yourself, even as you achieve them. From moving from where you are to where those goals are, you enjoy it. Yes. So I don't want to talk too long. So we'll just look at the market quickly. I'll just make this video market analysis video so that I'll be killing two birds with one stone. So I guess we can see the market. So this is dollar index. Quickly, we should just look at the markets. I've been calling dollar bearish before. Let's go down to the monthly time frame. Good. So I asked the question in the group chats. Let me take this out. I said, what do you think this month will be, the month of September? And in the middle, we said bearish. And we're having a bearish month. So we still have this low here that hasn't been taken. This is drawn liquidity. And then we have this fair value gap. So I'm expecting the month of September to take this low. So going down to the weekly time frame, we would see that this candle here, that was last 2 weeks. See how I filled this fair value gap. So from external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. So we are seeing the market is coming down to take external already. So I still think that next week. So if you go to your chart, what you want to be doing before a new week, you want to try and determine what will this week be. Is it going to print upwards or down? What will be the range be? So how you can do that, you want to look for drawn liquidity. So the nearest drawn liquidity is this fair value gap and this low. But market is bearish, so we are thinking this low. These are relatively equal lows here. So I'm expecting that the next week to be printed will be bearish. So once you have established that, you want to go down to the daily time frame and look for premium arrays. What are the premium arrays? We have bearish order block, bearish breaker block, bearish fair value gap, bearish mitigation blocks. I have not taught mitigation blocks yet. I don't know if I will teach that, but we have these things. At the premium array, how do you know the premium array is the one above? Or you draw your feed with the range that has been created. So we have this range. So you want to look for premium arrays here. So we can say that this day, which was on Thursday, last week Thursday, is reacting from a premium array. And what's the premium array? This fair value gap. I outlined it in the group chat. This price gap. This is what we call price gap. And then this is price imbalance. So you can see how market is reacting already. So market is already consolidation. After consolidation, we're expecting what? Expansion. So I'm expecting expansion to the downside. So now, tomorrow, which is on Monday, how do we now trade? We are bearish already. We are bearish dollar. So once tomorrow start printing, we want to go down to a lower time frame, like either the 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame. So we're looking for the same thing. Market to go to the premium arrays. And premium array doesn't just mean the order block, fair value gaps, breaker blocks. We can also look for run on liquidity. What can we see? This is a bearish order block. Market is really reacting from it. But we are seeing this high. So if market should take either of these highs, and these highs are previous daily highs. So I hope I'm not rushing. I just don't want this to be too long. So I'm trying to make sure that I cover up a lot of things. The main things I want to say, but so I'll just say the few that are relevant. So you can say that this is a previous daily high and previous daily low. So you outline it in your chart like this. And then you expect market to either run this high and then rally downwards, or you can see there's another block here. So price might fill this fair value gap, hit this other block, something like this, hit the other block, and rally downwards. Or price might do a protraction for the week. Price might just rally from on Monday, and then on Tuesday we'll see that Tuesday will form the high of the week, then rally downwards. Or Wednesday may form the high of the week. So it depends on how the market presents itself. So let's go to Euro USD from the weekly, monthly time frame. The same thing is happening in Euro USD. Let me just take this out. So these are just executions. Take them out. Take them out. Good. So we can see that this month is already printing bullish, and this high has not been taken. This high has not been taken. So these are our two drawn liquidities. I'm expecting the month of September to drop. This is 22nd of September, so we still have a few days for the month to be closed. So we can see this high. So we are looking at this high. Forget about any other thing. Don't be looking at this point or this point. No, this is a weekly time frame. We want to work with the nearest hanging fruits. So let me just remove this from here. Visibility, take it to the daily. All right. Remember that this is our fair value gap. Go back to one of the analysis I drew. I said I want to see market rally. That's before this black candle printed. Yeah. Before this black candle printed, I said that external hasn't taken, internal range will be taken. So you can see a market came to a tunnel and to continue the range. So it's happening already. This concept, they work. External, internal. Look at how market, and look how many weeks it took. 1, 2, 3. When you start trading or scalping or day trading, it will be like the market is not going to work like that. It's going to go the other way. Now you see it happening. Now I wish we watched the market together. But if you've been watching the Euro USD or the British pound, you could see how it looked like the market was going to be bearish. Even I thought it was going to be bearish. But then again, when I saw some signs here, I think this week or so, I knew that the market will be able to find support to rally upwards. And it did that. So it's about practicing and practicing. So this is last week. We're expecting this high to be taken. Let's see this day. Now I drew this out. You can see market is reacting from a breakout block. I won't know what a breakout block is. You can see market took this low, broke this high with this candle, and then came back down. Filled this fair value gap. A breakout block is very powerful when there is a fair value gap. So you can see the market is reacting from the breakout block. And then we see this high and this high. So this is previous daily high. It doesn't have to be this day. This is a Thursday, this is a Friday, right? This is a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this high here we also call it previous daily high. Except if it is a day in the previous week, we call it previous weekly high, whichever you want to call it. But previous daily high, previous weekly high, previous daily low, previous weekly low, previous monthly high, previous monthly low. These are draw on liquidity. Sometimes market will take it reverse or run for it. So you can use it as target points, or you can use it as point of reversal. So I just hope we get that. So you can see the daily candle. Now this is a 4-hour. So there's really nothing here. There's no premium array here. Discount array here. But we have this low. So I expect market to take this low before running upwards. Well, let's see if there's anything here. So this is previous daily high, previous daily low, previous daily high, the previous daily low. So you can see market. So I'm going to be teaching the New York, the New Week open gaps, price gaps, and price imbalance. I already gave part 1 of fair value gaps and our market inefficiencies. So I'm going to be releasing part 2, but not this month, next month. I'm going to be releasing a list of things for you to expect. Just major things, not all things that I'm going to be releasing. The videos I'm going to be talking on. I'm just twisting words around. The list I'm going to be releasing in the group chat are just a list of major content I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to be releasing this video in the coming months, as the month of October. This mentorship is supposed to end the month of November. So we still have time. But when this mentorship ends, it's not like I'm going to stop teaching you guys. It's just going to give room for me to be able to start another type of mentorship, maybe another style. But till then, I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm going to cover every topic I think you need. Some of the topics I'm teaching are things that are new topics I still also teaching. Like I'm including the old things he taught and the new things. So I'm bringing them together. And there's a lot actually. It's actually a lot teaching this thing. Making the video. I think it takes me a day to create a slide. Because when I mean a day, it can actually take me 3 days. But if I really want to dip my head into it, actually a day is enough because I have to research, bring a lot of things together, try and as much as possible teach it in a very simple way I can. And then to make the video again, it takes a day because I have to have that time where I speak and record. Then I have to edit. Then there's this thing I put in this video so that it can shrink the size. I think it's called break. Is it handbrake? I think someone here, a good friend of mine, introduced it to me. So that one too takes time. So that's why making these videos takes a lot of time. So keep making. I think I've been able to release close to like 30 or 33 videos now. So it really takes time. But the good thing is I actually enjoy doing it. So I'll keep releasing these videos. So very soon I will teach this. You can see it here. You can see how the market is reacting from it. So it is a very important area in price. Okay, so see how market is reacting from it here again. You see that there's a gap. You see this gap from the low. Let me not teach it here. There's no need. I'll teach it later. So you can see consolidation happening here again. So I'm expecting price to either run this low, or fill this fair value gap. So these are areas I'm watching out for to serve as support for price to rally. So these highs, relatively core highs, these are draw on liquidity. Let's see if we can look at quick. So British pound, the same thing, the monthly time frame. Wow. So you can see it's already filling this gap. I think these lines I draw here are this little price is reaching for this fair value gap. So you can see, I think the next week that will be printed will also be bullish. I don't expect it to start coming down. Although external indicators have been taking this point here, and here, and even this point here. This is external indicator. It doesn't have to be a high. It has to just be any area of inefficiency outside the range. So you can see that this is a range. From here to here is a range, and outside, this is outside this range. Even from here, from this low to this high is a range, and this price imbalance is outside this range, which is an external range liquidity. Okay, so I expect the next month to be bullish. What could happen here is price Monday might retrace. I don't know. So I'm expecting dollar to be bearish tomorrow. Depends on how price plays. So I change my ideas quickly. But one thing I don't see in the dollar, let's go back to the dollar. One thing I don't want to see is this. If this high is taken, then I'll become bullish. Simple as that. I don't see this high. This high is very significant. This high here, you can see. And this high is taken. And why is it significant? Let's go down to the weekly, I think. I don't want to see this high taken because if this high is taken, probably we're moving into internal range liquidity because external has already been taken. So I don't want price to, because this, you can see this is a huge range on the weekly time frame. So if it has been taken, I expect that market should not take this high. So if it takes it, then I'm looking forward to see this high taking and then this fair value gap, maybe. But the whole thing is I don't want to see this high taken, this high here. I don't want to see it. I remember I explained weekly highs and lows, daily highs and lows, previous daily highs and lows, previous weekly highs and lows are drawn liquidity. So you can see that this low is a drawn liquidity, this low is a drawn liquidity. Sorry. This low is a drawn liquidity, this high is a drawn liquidity. Let me just outline it quickly. Then this video is getting too long. So you can see, so these 2 points here are draws on liquidity. So I don't expect this high to be taken. I want this low to be taken. We've already found resistance in discounts, premium PD array, in the premium array. So I want to see price to rally downward. So let's go down to British pound. So we are seeing the weekly, the daily. So there's no area of inefficiency here. So I'm not planning to see price retrace. I don't want to see price retrace here. Not now. I still want to see a bullish move from the British pounds. Okay. So depending on how tomorrow prints, maybe a run on this low. I really don't want to see British pound retrace. But if British pounds retraces, probably the dollar Now, if I'm saying I don't want to see British pound retrace, it doesn't mean British pound would not retrace. It can actually, but I wouldn't want to see it retrace because my bias is bearish the dollar and bullish foreign currency. So I want to see it move like that. So tomorrow, which is Monday, might not move. What will just happen? You just something like this. Mondays are usually like that. May not go anywhere. So just something like this, possible. But I'm expecting that the days of that week, of this week should print lower. That's what I'm saying. So let's go down to a pair, USD yen. I think someone here also loves that pair. Some of you trade that pair a lot. Let me see if I can speak a little bit about. Good. So we are seeing external liquidity has been taken. And I'm bearish dollar, so definitely I want this order block to go. Let's go down to the monthly time frame first. Okay, see, okay, there's little retracement. Price has broken structure to the downside, so this retracement is quite good enough. Let's see. Looking at the market, I'm thinking something might happen, something really funny might happen here, to be very honest. But then I still remain bearish to dollar. So I'm bearish here. I want to see this other block hold. Yes, I don't want to see this high taken. Yes, I want to see good. So you can see that this is a fair value gap. And then there's another block. So price already reacting from it. So I'm bearish dollar yen. So I want to see this other block hold price. You can see a fair value gap here. So I don't see price keep rallying. So tomorrow, if tomorrow prints, I want to just see little rally upwards and sell. I think that's all. Now which other pair? Let's go to gold, XU, and the XA. Gold. Let's see gold. Remember I told you in the previous analysis that gold will continue to rally, and you can see this is a monthly, this is a weekly. I told you I don't want to see. I think this was where we were. This was how. Where's that thing? I think this was what was played. This is Thursday. No, it can't be. Monday. Let me just play it again. I know. Yes, but this is a new. It was high. It was, and I said I don't want to see a retracement down into this place, and that's what's happening here. You can see how it just retraced. How do I take this off? See this mild retracement, and then boom. So I'm expecting gold to keep on rallying upwards. I think interest rate was released last week, and they reduced the interest rate of dollar. So dollar is still going down. So the economy actually, not just in Nigeria, is really bad. And this year is an election year, month of November. So dollar is bearish for now. For now, I don't know how the market will be in the nearest future. Then I don't know if any of you trade the Nasdaq. This is the pair I trade a lot. I love this pair so much. I still made me like this pair. What's happening? Network is bad. I should use this here. Good. So let's look at the monthly. So we can see lots and lots of consolidation. So your market is finding support here. I told you that I want to see the next month. I think it was in the weekly. Yeah, I expected that. Where were we? Yeah, I expected that price would find support in this other block and rally, but look at what happened. See how it traced down so deep. Actually, last week Nasdaq was not really good for me. I was taking a lot of losses, but I'm in break even now on the other account. I think I opened it. Let me show you guys the account. I've been taking quite. I think I have two. Yes. So you can see I think I'm minus 3.1. This is the history. Yeah, so I've been taking quite a few amount of losses. So yeah, this is where I am now. I think I started trading this account this month, 16th of September. Then this is, I know this is 16th of September, and this is 20th. So just 1 week. In 1 week, I made a lot of losses, but then I'm at break even. Okay. But let's just continue. The daily time frame, you can see. I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you could remember a trade I showed you guys on Nasdaq, and I said this is a buy market maker model. This was where I was planning on entering. So I entered and I lost. So you can see our market right from here came back. See the multiple times it came into this fair value gap. Let me just draw this out. See how it came into this fair value gap multiple times. So this is market maker buy model. So this is smart money reversal. This is reaccumulation. Here is initial consolidation. Let's see reaccumulation. You can see that this high was taken here. So this is a buy. So the market maker model is something I'm also going to be teaching you soon enough. Oh, all right. So I guess that's all. I'm expecting market to rally from here. This value gap higher. So I'm bullish. Nasdaq, bullish. British pound, bullish. Gold, bullish. Euro USD, and bearish. The dollar, and bearish. Dollar yen. That's all for today. Thank you guys for your time.